So I actually loved the old club because it was old fashioned. It was, you know, you could smell the sweat when you come back from a Tuesday night. And
Right.
whereas
Same
the
sort
new,
of it's nothing like a boxing gym. See that
oh,
smells sweat and
it's
people
I think
wouldn't
that's
understand
testosterone
and
fueled.
the blood in the canvas and that's all just
Well,
part of it.
that's part of the and it's, you know, some of them days, you know, Tuesday night it's hammering down with rain and going, I don't fancy this, and your mates pick you up and things, blah blah, and you get out and come back, you feel, see, when you get out on those occasions you feel brilliant.
Brilliant, aye.
And
Yeah.
it's
You
that's
relate
that
to
high you
yeah.
get from the,
Yep.
you know, the runner's high type thing.
You get that buzz.
But
Incidentally, Alan McCulloch, who was a great marathon runner, he finished the year I done it 2002. I think he finished 4th or 5th. And Davy Brady, him and Davy.
Davy had a good one
fifth.
one year. Davy had a very good one.
But I boxed Alan. Alan was a good boxer. That's Wayne McCulloch's
I
brother.
do know Wayne. I
And
know
Wayne
yeah.
actually shown a rare glimpse of humility. Says Alan was better than him.
Unbelievable.
But Alan suffered from this terrible nervous tension.
Yeah.
He had 3 pro fights. And I boxed him as an amateur in the Shamrock 1980. I beat him on points. Great fight of the night.
Yeah.
But he had 3 pro fights and he had to retire because he expanded so much energy through nerves. I remember in the dressing room one time talking to him, trying to help him through it. It was a terrible ordeal for him.
Well, Peter's, it's the same in all walks in life. There's the pressure thing, isn't it? Whether you can handle
But
it
he's
or
a
not.
great lad. Alan McCullough's a great lad.
He is. He's still.
works
I
in
see
Marks
him.
and Spencer's.
I see him. I was
Brilliant
driving
lad.
down the road the other day there, and he was hammering up it again. I was like, Jesus, he's flying,
Davy
but
Brady.
he was amazing.
Yes.
But again, back to preparation again. It's your dad and all too things like that. They're all, you know,
Absolutely, yeah.
everything counts.
Integral.
you
They
know.
all come together, yeah.
Your pasta, your rice,
Your sleep. Everything
sleep.
is...
Oh, Jesus, you need sleep, all right.
Yeah.
And it's all a build up to the big day. And you're
Did you get much recognition when you won the Belfast Marathons? Were you on TV quite a bit?
yes, I was on TV, yeah, and I mean,
Because that was one hell of an achievement.
I think when I won the
for
All,
thousands that entered, for the finish first
yeah,
twice.
I was great because I actually remember winning it, and the guy saying, "Our Eamon wins the marathon." I think it was Paul Clark.
Right,
on
from
UTV.
ITV.
I remember when we all went up to the league that night, and me and my brother and Edward and the
Carried
family and
home
all,
after a pint.
carried home, legless. I went out for a run the next day too. I can't believe it. I don't know how I did it.
Right.
My legs.
Well, Frank Bruno used to do that quite regularly when he boxed.
Yeah.
To burn off the energy out. He was very, very fit.
Oh, he was very
No
fit,
matter
man.
what, for all his limitations in the
Yeah.
ring, and he could punch with the best of them, but he was a very focused, disciplined,
Yeah,
diligent
yeah,
athlete.
yeah.
And whenever he boxed, he would always go a run afterwards to exhaust himself, to burn up all that energy.
Yeah, he was a lot of muscle in Frank too. Like,
So you went back to the league.
back to the league.
All
and
police league was cancelled.
Celebrated. I actually remember one time too when I won the marathon. I was saying to somebody the other week about that. I was actually walking through the gap on the Tuesday after it, and used to be this policeman, wee guy with a moustache. I think it was Old Park. He used to always ask me about the running. But was walking sunny day, so it was the next day. I'm through the gap, and the Land Rover pulls up front, and it just turns round by the Sinn Féin Centre and the murals there. And the next thing, the doors burst open, and all the pillars started clapping. I was very humbled.
Amazing.
I was I was touched actually when that happened.
Deeply moved. You just jogged my memory there. The year I won the ABS, 1985,
Yeah.
my dad had videoed it.
Right.
And the police, I was living in England at the time, but my dad, mum and all told me this story, that the police came to the door to give my dad a Hamada summons.
Right.
But my dad was watching a rerun of the ABA final.
Right.
So the police sort of come in and they were sort of
Fancy.
ducking. It was a very exciting fight. They were sort of ducking and diving and they really got into it. And I went, that's amazing. They wanted to know all about me. So off they went. And about 10 minutes later, knocking on the door, they forgot
The
they
summons,
handed- forgot to give the
Jesus.
summons. And after that, when I come home, they used to stop me, which was quite embarrassing. They used to stop me all the time.
Ask
They
you?
asked me about my career and how I was doing.
But then again, I suppose the human beings are too. You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a human side to everybody.
What year was it you won the marathon?
I think it was 95 and 97. So it was 95,
Right.
97. And then I really didn't run too many, to be honest.
Right.
I went to I actually ran,
94, 98,
I
the
ran
Commonwealth Games.
Singapore and Crete as well. Like,
Right.
you know, I was 4th and 8th, 3rd. Singapore was an experience. It was 32 degrees and the humidity was unbelievable.
Yes.
It was unreal. It was torture.
Wow.
So it was. I think I remember actually taking my vest off during the race. It was that warm. It was so intense,
Right.
you know.
That's amazing.
But I always loved that feeling. A bit like probably you with a fight night. You know, Saturday night, you'd got the race out of the way, cross country or road or whatever, and you'd soaked in the bath and
Oh,
you could let all the tension out of yourself.
Oh, it
And
was incredible.
yeah, and if you'd done really, really well the next
Yeah.
day, you were going well. You were with the boys and out for a run. And
Well, boxing's actually, as I've said before, boxing's actually easy. A lot of people think it's hard, but when you're in that zone, boxing, it's just a pressure. Other people's expectations, all the hate, and you magnify it, and you exaggerate it in your brain. You know, you sort of think the whole world's against you. It's just a self-pity thing too. You know, a boxer.
But boxing is for everybody. I mean, even athletics there, you'd be looking for that hard mentality of a boxer.
Right.
You know, because it's like everything in your racing. It's all about guts and courage, and and boxing's exactly the same. But
well, I have so much
you're getting
respect and admiration for athletes, especially one-on-one. You know, tennis players, anything one-on-one. I've real tremendous respect and admiration. There's a camaraderie amongst all athletes. You know that yourself. A great respect and camaraderie.
But it's great when you are coming through. Because I remember when our club was the early 90s, it was going through a bad time. There was actually a break-up, and people were taking, some of the coaches were taking their boys away, and there was nobody there really. And I thought I better grab the reins here and do something. And basically I got the head down, and when I started making the breakthroughs in the country and things, cross country, people started coming on board, and John Weir joined the club and other people, and the next thing we started getting a good club back together again. And because I didn't want the club, you know, going down, because it really didn't.
Are you still with the Harriers today?
I'm still there today, yes. That's my
coaching
club.
Capacity, or just, you
no,
know?
well, if I give advice to anybody that wants it, you know, because you know it's
unofficially in a coaching capacity.
Yeah, you need your badges and all that.
Same as people at boxing.
Yeah, but it's good. You know, it's been a real pleasure, the club, you know, because I wouldn't have changed any of it, you know.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because they were great days.
You running a lot. I owe boxing. Boxing kept me off the streets, kept me away from rats, from drink, drugs, glue, all the things which were prevalent in our society. We had that focus. We had them structures and them boundaries we couldn't cross because we wanted to achieve things.
And you need your family's help too at times, you know. My old Aunt Annie used to get me everything, you know, food-wise, and you know, she got you everything, looked after you, and all preparation, part of it.
Brilliant. And what times did you do? Can you remember the times you done for the two Belfast marathons?
I think it was 2:18 and maybe 2:18:40 and 2:19 or 2:20 or something like that. Right. So it was.
Well, that's a terrific achievement, and it really is. You said to me that pales in comparison compared to winning the All Ireland cross country.
Yeah, that was.
So that was the big one.
That was the biggest one for me personally. It was. You know, a lot of people aren't into, you know, like the ones who know athletics, you know, that's a special one, you know.
Right.
And I'd been the first guy from the north to win it in about 90 years or something.
Wow.
You know, but it was a real great day, and several Guinness after that, and a real good feeling.
So what happened then? Were you overlooked for Commonwealth Games selection or even Olympic selection? I know you've got to hit a certain qualifying time for the Olympics.
Yeah, but I didn't get the Olympics.
Right.
The Commonwealths, I should have been selected. Yeah, I don't know, politics of sport. I don't know.
Yes.
I should have been selected, you know, but they didn't do it. I don't know what was going on behind the scenes. And then I opted for the South of Ireland and ran for Ireland, the World Cross Country in Belfast. I was the first Irishman home there. That was the year I won the All Ireland. Right. And that was a great day because it was 44th in the World Cross Country, and it was a great achievement because you'd Ethiopians, the Kenyans, the Spanish, the Portuguese, and there were like 6 and 7 man teams, you know. So it was a real, and I beat most of the British team, which was good, you know. There was only 2 of them beat me, John Brown and Keith Cullen. They were the only 2 beat me. So it was
Talk to me about your Uncle Eddie. He must have been a marvellous inspiration, role model, father figure maybe even, you know. I used to see us regularly out running all the time.
Yeah, well Eddie contributed a lot too, him and my Uncle Brian.
You had a good team behind you,
yeah? Yeah, they all helped a lot, you know. Eddie used to carry the bags and all for the whole team, you know, and at the races. And they were always there for you, you know. But again, probably the most inspirational of that was Michael Tier, you know. He was the one that, you know, this guy, he was amazing, you know. He didn't touch drink or nothing, he was just so, he was...
That's a brother Paddy Tier. Now, I don't know Michael, I know Paddy, and Paddy was
Paddy and Kevin Tier. And Michael was amazing. He used to run barefoot and cross country and all, so he did. He was... But he had that real inner strength and, you know, quiet resolve in him, you know. But he got the 2 Commonwealth Games. He was All-Ireland Junior cross country champion in, I think, in 1969 or something like that, you know. But he was really top class in his day, you know. And he experienced situations which I was later to experience, you know, like running with flus and colds and injuries, and he kept you on the right path, you know.
Right.